Hello and welcome to the presentation of Leafy Vegetable Harvester. I am Amol Joshi, accompanied with my teammates Dhananjay, Joshua and Kritarth. According to the constraints given and the requirements, we have defined our problem, which states to design a semi-automatic harvester which is portable, user-friendly, which should be within a size of 2 cubic feet and cost approximately 4,000 rupees. It should run at least for 3 hours, which is capable of cutting, cleaning and also arranging. Moving on to the function tree and function clustering, we have divided our harvester to perform majorly three functions. First, cutting. Cutting will involve bending of the crops, cutting as well as the traversal of the cut crops. Second, washing. Washing will include sprinkling and traversal of the crop. The water will have to be collected and filtered, which will be again used for sprinkling. Third, arrangement. It will include the collection of the leaves into the crate. According to our requirements, we have identified some basic subsystems. First comes the blade, second the reel, third the wheel or the driving mechanism, fourth the chassis for housing all these subsystems. According to these subsystems identified, we have generated four concepts. Here are those. According to the PUG chart and the feasibility of fabrication, the model we have chosen is this. Now let's discuss about the virtual implementation.
Hi, I'm Joshua Jacob and I'll be guiding you to the virtual implementation of our 3D model. So first, what we are looking at here is the chassis of our model. The chassis is one of the most important parts of our model. It supports the weight of the other subsystems of our model. Now, as you can see here, we have four pillars. These four pillars actually support the system of our model, and as well as as you can see, we have given them holes here. These holes play a special role. As we move, you can see even on the other side we have given holes. These holes are very important as we can place the reel inside them as well as the rods which will be holding the conveyor belt of our system. Second is blades. Blades play an important role in our model because one of the most important role of our model is to cut the leafy vegetables. These blades have a special mechanism. Now, the special mechanism is that when the motor starts to rotate, because of this L-shaped clamp which you have done here, this L shape, what it does, it makes the blade to move in a linear motion. So these are different views of how it looks. Now coming to the reel. The reel is used to provide an extra driving force in order to pull the leaves upwards, that is upward the conveyor belt. So you can see these reels as they rotate, they drag, they move. As they move along, they take the leaves up towards the conveyor belt. Now coming to the conveyor belt. This is the conveyor belt. This is inclined at a particular angle of 31 degrees so that it can take the leafy vegetables and place it in the vegetable box. Now this is the wheels that we have designed. These wheels are used for the motion of our model. Now combining all of these, we get our final model. That is this. Now, one of the very frequent questions asked in our model is, why is the conveyor belt at a particular angle? Why couldn't it not be just kept straight and so that the leaves could be transported? Well, the main reason why we have kept it at an angle is for the space in the middle. Let me just show you the space. The space here this space. Here we keep the battery and other components so that the weight is perfectly balanced and the model doesn't topple. Now let me just show you how the model is in different views. So this is side view, back view, top view, and the regular view. Thank you.
Coming to the circuit diagram of the entire system, we are using 5 relay modules to run all the motors of the appropriate RPM for the particular application. 2 motors of 3.5 RPM to run the driving mechanism, one 100 RPM motor to run the blade, one 60 RPM motor to run the reel, and one 60 RPM motor to run the conveyor belt. We are also using a Bluetooth module to control the entire system. Coming to the flowchart and the Simulink module, on the right hand side is the Simulink module. This is how it looks. The chart is on the right hand side, and the detailed description of this entire system will be given at the end.
Now coming to bill of materials, we will mention about the major materials required by each subsystem. Like cutting, it will require fabrication of 2 stainless steel blades and the appropriate setup to house the blades. Reel made out of metal or acrylic sheet to get the materials. Conveyor belt, we will require shafts on which the conveyor will take a grip and rotate, and appropriate fabric and motors to run them. Chassis to hold everything in their position, and we will also need a box to collect all the harvested crop. Coming to motor sizing and battery sizing, we have weighted each and every material and found out the results. According to our calculation, we require 3.5 RPM motors for the driving motors. For the reel, we require a 60 RPM motor. For conveyor, we will require a 500 RPM motor, which is not feasible option. Hence, we will use a 60 RPM motor. According to calculation, we will be requiring a battery of capacity 4.5 ampere hour to run the model for 3 hours.
Coming to the function specifications of the entire system. Cutter. This will be used to bend and cut the crops. The bending of the crops will happen with respect to the reel. The cutter will work on an eccentric mechanism which will have 2 blades mounted one upon the other. The cutting action will happen parallel to the ground. One will be stationary and other will be moving. And the reel will take all the cut crops inwards and will be fed to the conveyor belt. We will be using an elevated conveyor belt system. This will be used to transport the leaves. This will be at an angle of 60 degrees with respect to the chassis. This will help us to save some space on the chassis. Arranging. After it passes through the conveyor belt, it will be free from most of its water and will be connected into a box or a crate, which will be placed on the chassis.
So let us now discuss in detail about our Simulink module and the inputs from the Bluetooth app. First, look at our Bluetooth app. It has options for various modes of operation of our harvester machine. Some of them, as you are able to see, are moving front and back, reel on and off, and drawing motors on and off, etc. It scans the nearby Bluetooth device and connect to device from phone to transmit the signals. Now let's see how our Bluetooth app work in hand with the Simulink model. When we look at our Simulink model, it is pretty simple in nature. Due to some unavailabilities, we have taken an assumption that only one input is given and all the components starts working simultaneously. So as I connect this chart with constant value 1, we can see the changes happening. Now when I connect this with constant value 0, here are the changes that we can observe. Hence, our harvester will be entirely Bluetooth controlled, which will give user some range of convenience to work with and handle it very easily. Thank you.